Almost like clockwork, the next Sims 4 game pack has arrived, known as the Sims 4 Spa Day. And once again, this is an online-only piece of DLC that's bigger than a stuff pack, but smaller than an expansion. I quite liked the idea of these game packs in my review of the first one, Outdoor Retreat, so I was really curious to see what the second one would be. Well, it seems that Spa Day is all about embracing a laid-back, level-headed lifestyle, filled with massages, saunas, and meditation. Sounds great to me, so let's dive in and see how the Sims react to such copious chillaxing. Install it through Origin, start the game up, and you'll receive confirmation that the new content has been installed and is ready to think deeply about life's issues. Not only that, but once you open a neighborhood, you're given the option to go ahead and place one of the new lots from the pack. There are 4 new pre-made lots to place in total, but the fact that it prompts you for the main one to make sure you don't miss it is awesome. Don't look for any new towns though, because unlike Outdoor Retreat, Spa Day consists largely of new objects and features. And you'll be happy to know that regardless of the name, Spa Day also lets you use spa things at night, which is downright thoughtful. It may be of use to head on over to the spa lot that it prompted you to place earlier, since it contains most of the pack's content all in one spot. You can also just place this stuff in your Sim's home, but there won't be anyone manning the service objects there. What kind of services, pray tell? Spa services, fool! Strip down and wrap yourself in a towel, then prepare to have strangers slide their hands all over you. If that sounds like a good time, then you're in luck, because massage chairs and tables have been introduced. No longer are you restricted to endless flirtatious back rubs. You can now partake of totally professional massages, aromatherapy sessions, and rocks being placed on your back like you're some kind of Zen garden. Joking aside, it's hard to argue with results, and not only will this relax the crap out of your Sims, but chances are it'll relax you too. Or at least it did me. Watching the masseuse do their thing was soothing enough, but then I ended up with ASMR being triggered by the sound effects. They used some really excellent sounds here, made even more apparent when using headphones, so props to them for that. Another service the spa provides is the sauna, where you can sit around half naked with a bunch of people and sweat profusely. Apparently it's pretty chill, but I can't help but think of all the movies I've seen where something horrible happens in a sauna, like a murder or a mob deal going wrong that ends in murder. Saunas are also a new woohoo location, so if you're in the mood for a steamy moment to get even steamier, this is where it's at. Mud baths and aromatic soaks are new to the game as well. Nothing like wallowing like a pig to help the day's stresses melt away, or soaking in a bath of oily rose petals and leaves like some kind of vegan dish gone horribly wrong. They can be a freaking mess though, instantly screwing up your bathtub, so prepare to ruin your relaxed mood by cleaning, or just soak at the spa so someone else can deal with it. Yoga is another activity introduced in Spa Day, and while it can be relaxing, it's also taxing on your Sims, both mentally and physically. Yoga routines and classes are available at various locations, where Sims are able to boost their brains, center their energy, concentrate their minds, and curl up in a ball afterward because it's a lot harder than it looks. Alongside meditation, this ties in directly with the new wellness skill. This can be developed to help your Sim turn into a cosmic weirdo. Eventually, Sims are able to focus their wellness so well that testing cheats are enabled normally, with the ability to freeze their needs and teleport to any location on the map. Man, if I knew there was going to be more to yoga classes than shockingly form-fitting pants, then I might have started long ago, just so I could get those sweet mystical skills. Speaking of pants, you get some. And shirts, and hair too. Because nothing says wellness like a trendy new hairstyle and a top with a corporate logo on it. Also, New Age Music, which is a new radio station that almost put me to sleep while recording. It fits this pack so perfectly that I don't even know what to do except just let it play and zone out while everyone, just goes on, man. Life and all that, it's so real, but it's ethereal, and sometimes, I don't even know, you know? Right on. The rest of the stuff included is stuff. like chairs, of which there are 4, with 5 more butt-resting devices, making a total of 9. A respectable number, I suppose, when you realize that one of the chairs introduces new gameplay in the form of hand and foot massage. It doesn't exactly seem to be pleasant to the Sims, but I'm sure it's therapeutic. Some lovely new aquariums are included too, which fits the overarching theme of relaxing. Buy fish, catch fish, and drop them in, or just stare at the empty tank of water and grab one of them whenever you need an extra ingredient for lunch. So, that's The Sims 4 Spa Day, and just like the previous game pack, it retails for $20 US. It doesn't have any notable flaws that I found, except maybe that saunas can't be used in basements for some reason. Oh, and Sims constantly want to grind all up on you during meditation because they love dancing to new age music for unthinkable reasons. But yeah, it's a solid pack, and it put me in a super chill place. It comes down to whether or not you think your Sims need to have access to these activities, items, and skills, and it's got interesting stuff, but I don't know that I would have gotten it if this wasn't my job. But the non-reviewer lifestyle is so far behind me now, I don't even remember what that was like. Sometimes I feel like I live to review games instead of living for me, and there's all this self-inflicted pressure to make sure it keeps going. And yes, I love what I do, but the longer I do it, the harder it becomes to keep a clear head, filter out all the noise, and not stress out. In short, real-life me needs a real-life spa day, and playing this pack actually made me feel like I'd had one. It was a welcome feeling. So, in that respect, for me, at this exact point in time, Spa Day was very much worth it. If you found this video relaxing or something good at all, then great. Why not watch more? There's plenty more videos on The Sims 4 and other similar titles, as well as tons of classic gaming and more every Monday and Friday. Subscribe to LGR if you'd like to, or follow me on Twitter and Facebook if you give a crap. There's also Patreon, which helps keep the show going and keeps me from stressing out so much, so your support is always appreciated. And thank you very much for watching.